Welcome back guys to another video from Benjibiker. I'm going to attempt to do this today, as nerve-wracking as it is. I've got some paint for it. I've done a test piece, which is that. See how close to the colour it is, and it's really hard to tell in this light, but it's pretty much the same colour. I can't have the door open unfortunately because it's too windy outside, so unfortunately we're just going to have to deal with the lighting that we've got. So I've got a bit of water for the sanding. So I'm going to sand it down. I'm going to start off with 800 grit, and let's hope that it doesn't come out worse than it already is after finishing. Worst case scenario, I can just have to fork out for another one, but let's see what happens. I have taken all the fairing off on this left side. Unfortunately I couldn't put that in the video because I didn't have the attachment to hold the camera. I just took the fairing off and prepped it by putting the cover on it because I don't mind getting paint on this, and I've put paper around the bottom end. But yeah, let's get started, I suppose. Here goes everything. So I'm not applying a massive amount of pressure, trying to let the paper do its job. So I've got 800 and then I've got 1500 to use afterwards. Oh God. Oh, the legs have gone like jelly. Let's just give it a wipe over. So you can see the scratch there. So I'm going to get the 1500 now, start trying to polish that out. And then yeah, dry it off, apply a bit of heat to it, just use a hairdryer, just warm it up a bit for the paint. So the paint needs to be done at around 20 degrees. obviously I'm not gonna actually get the scratches out, just get them to a point where it's smooth enough to paint over it, and then I'm just gonna have to keep paint smoothing until it gets to a nice finish and the scratches are filled out, basically. That's feeling quite good now. Morning, guys. Big good everything. You can see where the scratches were, where the paint's sort of leaving it. I'll leave that set for 10 minutes and come back to it.
2 hours later.
So then guys, it's been a couple of hours. I've had to leave it to dry. I don't know if you can see that it started running. I put too much paint on. So I'm just going to have to sand that down again and hopefully get a bit of a better result this time. I'm sort of trying to hold the door open at the same time without letting the wind get in. Too much wind, should I say. I'll get the paint and hairdryer again and give it another go. 10-15 minutes and come back to it. I haven't run this time, so I'm gonna spray it and well, just keep doing layers basically. So I'll probably just cut to the bit where I've got to the next stage I need to do. I'm probably gonna keep layering it, then have to sand it again, then keep layering it, and then hopefully it'll be done. But I'll cut to the bit where I have to sand it again. Right guys, so it's now the next day. So yesterday I done about 6 coats, I think, and you can sort of just see, I don't know how well you can see it on camera, you can just see the pitted area where the scratch used to be. So what I'm going to do now is slightly feather that back with the 1500 grit sandpaper, and then spray over again. It should only take a few more coats hopefully after I've sanded that back, because it's brought it up forward. So just sand it back to merge it in place, and then hopefully should be the final set of spraying. So hopefully it should be done today. It is dry now, so yeah, but it's looking 10 times better than what it was. We've got some light today because it's not windy, so I'm able to keep the door behind me open. It's one of them things, all that work I've done yesterday, and I'm sanding it back slightly. It's like going backwards. Here goes. Alright, so I'll just do the thing again, let it dry, 15 minutes, come back, do it, and I'll tell you how many coats done, and hopefully you'll see the end product after that. And then it'll just be putting the fairings back on. But yeah, so I'll see you at, well, I'll see you at the point where the painting is done. Well guys, it's all done now. Don't know how well you can see it on the camera. Let's see, just angle it a bit. That's what it looks like. It's still a bit wet at the top here, so I'm just allowing that to dry. But literally all of this front face is all done. And the scratch is gone. Yeah, I couldn't be any more proud and happy with myself, considering how nervous I was about doing it. I'm not going to be putting the fairings back together in a video. The next video, the fairings will be back together and it'll be me back out on the bike again. So I hope this has been informative and helped people. I know I didn't show me doing the painting because it would have just been so repetitive. Just in the video, just me constantly coming back, shaking the can, spraying it and stuff like that. It's just so you understand that I sanded it with 800 grit, with wet it and sand it, then sand it with 1500. Then dried it, then heated the case up with a hairdryer just so it could get to about 20 degrees. Painted it for the rest for that, then obviously had to sand it down, painted it for the rest of the day, then the next day sand it down again to bring the cut, like sand back to the scratch again, and then when you paint over it, it should make it flat like it has now. A bit hard to explain, but yeah, and then just keep adding coats on that. Yeah, a bit of a poor way of explaining it, but that's just how I've interpreted it and understood it as I've done it, because I've never sprayed before. I'm not a professional, so if you don't want to try it yourself, then take it in somewhere, but you can save yourself money if you just do it yourself. You just got to have the time and patience with it. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next week.